Sam Mitchell fired by the Toronto Raptors. OTR's got him up front next.
Off the Record with Michael Landsberg. Brought to you by the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. For great steaks, good friends. See you tonight.
We got to find some men that want to play basketball. And for the ones who don't want to play, do everybody a favor, quit.
Technical foul on Sam Mitchell.
We don't start taking what we do seriously. We're going to on the road. We're going to be watching generals. And it's not funny. I'm not saying it to be funny. It's true.
If you host a talk show, one of the best things you can ever do is interview Sam Mitchell. He's the most challenging, one of the most interesting guys out there. Up front today, Sam Mitchell on a disappointing day. Sam, you were relieved of your coaching duties. First of all, were you shocked?
Well, Mike, I just think that's not even a word for it. You understand when you have some tough games and the expectations are high and you're not meeting those expectations, then you can be subject to something like this happening. So it's not about, being shocked or not shocked. It's unfortunate that it happened, but these things happen.
Just 17 games. It seems as though it's so early in the season, and in a lot of ways it seems unfair looking at it from afar because you didn't really get to put your stamp on the team this year.
You know what, Mike, I don't get into what's fair and what's not fair. There's a lot of, I learned a long time ago that the world's not fair and life situations are not always fair. And, but, listen, I had a great run. I have nothing but respect for the people at Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. I have a lot to be thankful for. It really gave me an opportunity to have a career in coaching, something that I've always wanted to do after I played. And so, yeah, it's a disappointment that I wasn't going to get a chance to finish what I started. But you know what? I feel like I accomplished a lot of good things there. I think the players that played for me all got better. And even the players that moved on to other teams have gotten better. And so, you know what, instead of, looking back at the disappointing part of it, I want to look back on all the good things that happened.
Had you been given a heads up by Brian Colangelo saying, that your job is on the line and that the team doesn't like the direction the team's going?
You know what, Mike? I mean, to be honest, I just think right now at this time, I really don't want to get into all of the particulars because those things are not important. The bottom line is that, it's unfortunate, but hey, these things happen. And, I don't want to get into particulars. Like I said, I had a good run. I feel like I accomplished a lot of good things. And I feel like Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment was fair to me. Brian Colangelo gave me an opportunity when no one else thought he would. And so, when you look back on everything, yes, it's a disappointing day, but I do have a lot of things to be thankful for. And you know what? It really doesn't do anyone any good to try to get into the particulars.
You were talking about the things that you were proud of. What are you most proud of when you look back at your time in Toronto?
Well, when you look at when I first got there and the trade of Vince Carter and all the things that we've had to overcome as a team, all the things I've had to overcome as a coach, and it accumulated, the great thing about it was that, I can say this, I was supposed to bring in a conference title to Toronto Raptors. That's something I was proud of. I look at the development of some of the players that played for me, Jose Calderon, Chris Bosh, and some of the other young players that I had a hand in helping developing. And so there's a lot of good things, Mike. So, like I said, it's a disappointing day. But again, I'm the type of person where I just look at the positive thing and look at the overall picture and not just develop the negative thing.
Did you get a chance to talk to any of the players before you left?
Yeah, I got a chance to talk to a few of them, man. But I really felt like it was, the best thing I could do was, once the decision is made, you need to get on out of there so those guys can move forward and continue to try to do the things that they need to do.
Well, as I said before when I started this, that one of the best things about my job was talking to you, Sam Mitchell. I've always found you to be a fascinating guy, and on this day, which is a day of great disappointment, you're still handling it really, really classy.
Thanks, Mike. And again, I'd like to thank all the fans in Toronto, and they always treated me well and supported me. And, it's a great city, it's a great sports town, and I wish them well.
Well, Sam, there's no question you'll be missed. Sam Mitchell, no longer the coach of the Toronto Raptors. Appreciate it, Sam.
All right, Michael.
Off the Records Up Front is brought to you by Advil. To relieve tough muscle pain, one is often enough.
Up next, our panel decides whether the league should be in the business of suspending guys for being pigs.
Off the Record with Michael Landsberg. Brought to you by the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. For great steaks, good friends. See you tonight.